Welcome back to the channel. My name is Aisha and welcome back to Aisha Said So. Today we're going to be talking about a mom by the name of Tori. She is a wife. Tori is married to her baby daddy and child. She has a lot of interesting commentary when it pertains to her marriage. Today I did a little small reaction. If you like these videos, please like this video and let's talk about this in the comments.
I'm Tori. I am a 21-year-old wife and mom, and yes, I got married and had my baby at 20 years old.
I mean, starting off, that is pretty young. That's just what I believe. Now, you can have a baby whenever you want to after the age of 18 if you ask me. I don't care what you do with yourself. But that is pretty young. I mean, these days, girls have babies earlier and earlier. So, I mean, I just saw a 15, 16-year-old girl on TikTok the other day that said that she is 15, 16 years old. I think she's turning 16. That's why I keep saying it like that. She's turning 16 soon. And she just found out she's pregnant. And she did it on purpose. Like, she wanted to have a baby to get all her babies out before 25. But anyways, this is Tori.
Yes, I stay at home with our son while my husband goes out and provides for us all day.
Okay.
Yes, I believe in getting married and having children young if you are able to. No, I don't.
But I wonder what makes her believe that, though. I don't know. I'm not judging that at all. I mean, I'm 30 years old and I don't have kids yet. But I'm also a 30-year-old woman that does not want to have kids physically. So that's just me.
Have a college degree or a backup plan if my husband leaves me. But if that...
Okay. Tori, dial it back, Toto. Dial it back. So you are a stay-at-home mom. You're 23. Your husband makes the money. He's the breadwinner. You post on social media. Let's see how many followers she got. You post on social media. Okay. You post on social media and you're not even getting paid. Like, you're not even getting paid for this. Okay. All right. Let's hope these videos blow up.
happens, I will figure it out, although I think...
But see, with that mindset, that can be dangerous. Because even if things are okay today, next year, you know what I'm saying? Like, the future is never promised. So I'm a married woman as well. I've been married for 3 years now, together with my husband for 7. And anything can happen. Just because you're happy today does not mean that will stay that way. That foundation does not mean that that's going to be like that forever.
That getting married young, you're just betting on the person that you love, and I trust him. So no, I will probably never work another day in my life, and
These are very bold statements at 23. These are bold statements.
I am happy about that. That is my choice. Yes, my husband is the head of our household, and if he tells me to do something, I do it, no questions asked, unless it is against the Bible or against...
There is nothing wrong with what she is saying. But I feel like in this day and age, this is dangerous mindsets to have.
God. Yes, I want another baby by the time I am 23, and I want to be done having kids by 25 years old.
Okay.
No, I do not think it's vain to put effort into your appearance to look good for your spouse. Yes.
That's for anybody. I don't think that's just specific to just her. I feel like sometimes when people get into these relationships, you know, you kind of lose yourself in a way. And at one point that did happen to me when it came to me and my husband, but like we both were going through a lot. So the last thing we were worried about was trying to look good all the time. But I do think that your person should see you nice, like dressed up nice, or just look put together, and if you're the one who's at home, because at one point that was me. Yeah, when I come home, I don't want you to be in your same pajamas you were in when I left out for work. Like, no, put some pressure, can't talk, behind what you have on. I do agree with that. Okay.
I keep my home as non-toxic as possible, but I will have Taco Bell.
Okay.
Whenever the opportunity arises. Homemade baby food is better than the store-bought baby food, and you can't convince me otherwise.
If you want to take that extra time and make your child's food, go ahead, go do that. That's your business. I believe that once we do have kids, I probably would make a lot of my food homemade for my kids, because I do that for myself, not just because there's kids around. Even when my nieces and nephews are around, like, I will make something from scratch in a heartbeat before I actually give them like a box of something. So, okay, Tori.
Going to your girlfriend or even your parents to complain about your spouse is top tier disrespect. We utilize...
I don't know about top tier disrespect, because you should be able to have a open and honest conversation with select people. Now, I'm not saying after every single argument, every single disagreement, you go run and tell that, to your family and friends. No, I don't believe in that. I don't do that personally. Hell, the stuff that me and my husband went through last summer, I didn't tell my best friend about it until, I want to say, almost Christmas. And that happened like early May of last year. May, June, July, like in those months. No, you shouldn't go and run and tell it to everybody. But you should have a safe space, a non-biased party to talk to.
Our Second Amendment rights in our household. We have a Second Amendment every 600 feet in our house. And taking those away from civilians will not solve crime problems. You will never catch me going out and doing social events without my husband past 5 p.m. because that is me and my husband's time. And so my calendar is blocked off to spend time with him from then until we go to bed.
So she doesn't have a social life outside of her husband. That's what I'm taking from that. You don't have a social life outside your husband.
Even if my husband is wrong, you will see me backing him up 100% in public. And if I disagree with him, I will tell him in private and you will never know about it. I truly never thought that these were hot takes before, but I've seen a lot of trends going on, I'm gonna
just say this just by this first video, because she does make a follow-up video, because this one did relatively okay. This was probably the most that her page had actually seen. Let me click into some comments so y'all can see some comments. This was probably a video that did the biggest on her page, so I could understand why she wanted to follow up on this. But as of right now, some of her messaging in her video is a bit disturbing. As a wife, getting married, I got married at 23, okay? I got married at 23. No, I was 24, 24, 25. We've been married since 2023. That's what I was trying to say. But I do have a social life outside of my husband. My husband is not the end all be all in my household. Like, bitch, it's 50-50 over here. And sometimes it's 80-20. Like, come on now. What you mean he get off work sometimes and he does not cook? If you're tired and running around with that baby all day, you probably don't want to cook. But, that's her and her household. So let's go down to the second video, y'all.
Hi, I'm Tori. I'm a 21-year-old stay-at-home mom and wife, and this is part 2 of my hot takes. You guys really seem to like my last video, so I thought I would do a few more hot takes that you guys may agree or disagree with. Probably disagree, but whatever. Yes, if my husband asks me to change a part of my physical appearance, then I will do it to suit his preferences. Unless I...
See, Tori, I was with you. I was with her. We were all rooting for you. Tori. Listen, no. Because if he wants you to change your physical appearance, and that's not something that you want to do with your body, you have control of your body. It's your body, married or not. Come on now.
If I'm sick or I have some other issue limiting me, I will never ever say no to intimacy in my marriage, because that is something you sign up for whenever you get married.
Now, Tori, it's real hard to try to help you here, girl. It's real hard. If I don't want to have intimacy with my husband, if I don't want to be physical, if I don't want to give up this cooter cat, I'm not. I repeat, I'm not. Because that can turn into something more dangerous years down the line. 23. These are 23-year-olds. Okay. I pray this type of love never finds my nieces. I pray this type of love never finds my nieces, where they feel like they have to bend at a man's will at every second. No, thank you.
When my husband comes home from work, I always make sure that the house is spotless and that I look nice, have lipstick on, and that I greet him with a smile at the door. We pray before every single dinner in this house. Yes, I am in charge of the budgeting in our household.
That's pretty standard. I know there's a lot of wives that do take care of the finances. Like I myself take care of the finances and running our budget and things like that a month. Like I could do a lot with $10, okay, let me tell you. But I feel like that's pretty standard. I don't know, she's given, yeah, they're religious, but there's something else up in there. So it's a little sprinkle of something else going on here.
No, my husband does not get up in the middle of the night with me to help with feedings for our son.
Why? Because his job is just that tiresome? And he's just that oh, no. I bet he tell you go find out what that sound is in the house when there's an intruder, isn't it? It gives that, I'm sorry, y'all, it gives that energy.
I'm the wife and mom, and I take care of the house and our child, so that is my job. And
But you didn't lay down and have that baby by yourself. He added into the baby even being here. He is the reason you got pregnant to get the baby. What you mean you not helping me with this baby? Anthony will never. Okay, let me tell you. Anthony will never.
the opportunity to sleep in, where he gets up at 6 a.m. every single day.
Okay.
I don't think my husband has changed but 3 diapers on our son ever since.
Baby, that's not a flex. That's not a flex. You are a single mother. That is not a flex.
He's been born and he's 7 months old now. No, I don't make my husband cook dinner after he comes home from work unless it's barbecuing. Yes, it is your responsibility to look good for your spouse. If I became obese, he should be telling me to lose weight and go to the gym. And
now, as someone who struggles with their weight, who struggles with health issues, my husband also has a few health issues. Well, a singular health issue that we know of. You should hold your partner accountable, but I feel like if you're putting on weight for whatever reason, looking at what you were saying, how your relationship goes, girl, obesity should be the least of your issues in a few years. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
And no, I don't say a single thing to him about it if he comes home late from work one day. Hi,
so he can do whatever, and you're just supposed to just be like, okay, husband, okay. Girl, no. This is her page. If y'all want to go and check out any of her videos, please do not go and spread any hate, any disrespect to her TikTok page. This video is just an open conversation just to understand different ways of marriage and things like that. This is not how my marriage is ran at all, okay? At all. But this marriage is, like that. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one.